Hey everybody, and welcome to Dpad Experience Presents Marvel Champions. Dpad Experience is a weekly video game podcast published on all podcast platforms. Alright, I am making this video the day after I did my deck testing against Drang, and I'm going to let you know, if you watch that video, you should watch that video. I don't remember most of that. I was so delirious from being sick. So here's something that I learned when I was deconstructing my deck, right? Oh, sorry. I was deconstructing these decks. I played her with 37 cards. I forgot to put my resource cards in there. That's how tired and sick I was. But I needed to do something. Anywho, that's not why you're here, right? So we're going to be talking about Carol Danvers, aka Captain Marvel, right? I'm going to be giving you a 5-minute review on her. I'm just going to be going over her specific cards since we can play her any way we want. And, you know, it's not like you have to pick her up. She comes with the core deck, but if you haven't played her yet, like me, you know, here's a quick review. All right. Are we ready? And I am on the clock. So, Carol Danvers has a 4 recovery, 6 hand size, 12 hit points. Extremely good start there, right? Her alter ego action is choose one player, draw a card. Fantastic. Phenomenal. Essentially, she starts with a 7 hand size at the beginning of the game. You'll flip over 2 thwart, 2 attack, 1 defense. Very strong line there. A little weak on the defense. However, you can spend 1 energy resource, heal 1 damage, and draw a card. That's freaking phenomenal. All right, so let's see what we got. We have a 3-cost Alien Spider-Woman who is a 2 thwart, 2 attack, 2 health. After she enters play, confuse the villain. It's nice. It's not the worst. Not the best. Then we have a 1-cost support, Alpha Flight Station. Exhaust the station, discard 1 card from your hand, draw 1 card, 2 cards instead if you're a Carol Danvers. Not bad. You get, you know, if you don't have anything to work with, you can reshuffle and figure it out. So I do kind of like that. Then we have 2 copies of Cosmic Flight Upgrade. She gains Aerial, and when she would take damage, instead you would discard this card and prevent 3 of that damage. This really makes up for that very weak defense there, so I do appreciate that. Then we have another upgrade, 2-cost her helmet. She gets +1 defense and 2 defense if you already have Aerial. So this makes up for that 1 defense. If you can get this in play, she becomes a 3 defense character, and then you have this just in case she needs some extra buffer room, right? Then you have 3 copies of Crisis Interdiction, which I couldn't say last night when I was playing. Anywho. Hero action, let's see, remove 2 threat from a scheme. If you have Aerial, 2 more threat. So basically, you kind of want to keep Cosmic Flight out the whole game because you just get benefits for having Aerial, right? Also, depending on the aspect you're playing, Aerial cards will do different things, but this is great. 2 costs for essentially a 4 threat removal. Love that. Then she has 2 copies of Energy Absorption, which is a 3 resource generator, only energy, and you'll see how that's beneficial in a minute. But I think Hulk is the only other one who has something like this. These are great cards, right? Because you can play, this is her bread and butter in my opinion from what I saw last night. 0-cost upgrade, so you just throw it out. Energy channel, she essentially turns into Goku. You spend X amount of resources, X amount of energy resources, and then put them here, right? And once you do that, if you can get 5 energy counters here, you just discard this and you do 10 damage. You got 2 of these. So these are ridiculously good. Then you have 3 copies of Photonic Blast. So if you don't have the energy channel upgrade out, you can still play the Photonic Blast with this energy absorption, right? Deal 5 damage to an enemy. If you used an energy resource, you draw a card. Great. 5 damage, draw a card, essentially 1 cost with this. Tremendous. So there she is, Captain Marvel. I had been hearing so many things about how great she is, how high tier of a character she is, and I only played against Drang, who's pretty weak. However, she is really strong. She's way better than I thought she was. She's extremely versatile. I only played her in leadership, but I think there's a lot of potential for her in all different aspects. I really liked her, and I definitely want to go back to deck testing for her because I think she's tremendous. So I can't tell you to buy her because you already got her. But if you haven't played her,